Hey guys, Dusty here. Today I'll be giving my first impressions review on the Saucony Endorphin Rift. Now just keep in mind this is my first impressions review, not my full review. I have just over 10 miles on these shoes. And with that being said, let's get into it. So the Endorphin Rift is a trail shoe and it has a stack height of 33 millimeters in the rear, 27 in the forefoot for a drop of 6 millimeters. My men's size 8.5 weighs in at a decently light 8.4 ounces or 238 grams. Now the fit of this shoe. So my experience is this shoe fits incredibly small. I should have went up at least a half size. I am really regretting not trying these shoes on sooner because my window for returning them or exchanging them for a larger size has passed. So overall, I'd say the fit of this shoe is somewhat narrow. However, the length for me has been way too short, especially on steep descents. My big toe especially just jams into the end of the toe box. So I'm not sure that's a negative about the shoe. It is a red flag though in sizing. Make sure you're going up half a size, or if you do go true to size, make sure that you can exchange them or return them for a size up if need be. Otherwise, the upper is decently comfortable. It's a pretty unique lacing system. So far, I haven't had any issues with that. There is no tongue on this shoe. It's just a booty type construction. There is some decent padding in the heel collar. Now, moving away from the fit and the upper, let's talk about the midsole. That's, in my opinion, the star of the shoe. So Saucony is using their Power Run PB foam, and this is easily, hands down, the best midsole I've ever ran with when it comes to a trail shoe. So this thing is bouncy, cushioned. I feel like it still provides enough ground feel that you can land sure-footed on technical sections of the trail. Another thing I should mention is this has the top end premium midsole foam. However, there is no carbon plate in this shoe. Now the outsole, you're getting tons of rubber coverage. Saucony is going with their Power Track rubber outsole. And this thing has some luggy goodness. The lugs on this shoe are 4.5 millimeters, so it's very aggressive. And for a shoe that has this really energetic, soft, bouncy midsole and coming in at a decently light weight, for a shoe like that to have an outsole this luggy and aggressive is pretty rare, I think, in the running world. I think this outsole works great. It handled, obviously, the super technical sections with ease. However, I would like to see this shoe with a less aggressive outsole, maybe kind of like more of a door to trail type outsole. For me personally, a lot of the running that I do when it comes time for trails is a mix of pavement and trails, whereas I think this shoe, especially with this outsole, is you're going to want to mostly be suited to trails specifically. As far as durability of the shoe, I'm not sure yet. I haven't put it on enough miles to speak on that. Now the price of the Endorphin Rift, you're looking at $220 Canadian or $170 US. And that's definitely up there, especially without knowing for sure how the durability of the shoe is going to hold up. However, I think this is a shoe that you can obviously train in, and for me, this would easily be my #1 option if I had to race trails. For those of you that know me, I'm more of a road runner, not really a trail runner, at least when it comes time for racing. And ultimately, after my first impressions, if I had to classify this shoe, I would say nimble and fast. And #3, this is an important one, fits way too short. So anyways, that's my first impressions review. If you have any questions, leave your comments down below. And like always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.